Today's flashback story takes place 7/4/1984 at approximately 4 a.m. It's a building fire that takes place on Rantoul Street in Beverly. I was sitting on Proctor Street in Roxbury when the first reports started to come in over the scanner. I immediately plotted a course for Beverly and for Rantoul Street. Whereas it was 4 a.m. and traffic would be light, I decided to take Route 1A across into Beverly. I would guess it probably took me 30 minutes to get to the fire scene, and then another 5 minutes to park and to walk up to the actual fire building. As I moved in on the fire building, I would stop and take wide shots and medium shots, and I finally ended up fairly close to the front door of the building. To my shock and the shock of all the people around me, the front door of the building opened and out walked a naked man who had been burnt over a good deal of his body. There was a brief moment where everybody seemed to just stand still and look in complete disbelief. Two EMTs jumped into action and ran up to the man and assisted him walking to a stretcher. They quickly prepared the stretcher while the man stood there staggering back and forth. They laid him down on the stretcher and poured I believe what was saline solution over the sheets that were covering him to cool him off, I would guess. It was at this point that I speculated there were going to be a lot of dead people as a result of this fire. I would guess the building had been on fire for 40 minutes prior to this happening, and yet still another victim came walking out the front door. I quickly ran about 5 or 6 minutes more of video and had to leave the scene because the morning newscasts were going to be looking for footage from this fire, and I had to deliver that. The next day, the Boston Globe said that there were 14 people killed in the fire, and a few days later, I believe the gentleman that came out the front door with burns died. The Boston Globe said that this was the deadliest fire in the state since the 1942 Coconut Grove fire in Boston. I'll never forget that one moment where this gentleman came out the front door and I'm looking at him and he's looking around, and it was like everything just went silent for a minute. My mind was trying to process what I was seeing. And next thing I know, bam, 2 EMTs are there. And so I kind of flipped back into the news photographer, how do I shoot this mode. Well, anyhow, that's the flashback video for today. Don't forget to either subscribe or check back in occasionally, because we'll be putting up more videos. To see the actual video of this fire, click on the link below this video and that'll take you right to it. Once you're there, if you want to come back here, click on the link below that video that says return. So anyhow, keep the rubber side down, stay safe, check back in occasionally, and remember, I'll be back.